special presentation.
Okay, come on. Let's go, brother. We're ready.
Oh, shut up! Shut up! Dynasty in the house, people. Blau. I know y'all love it. Look at these. Look at these women
People
right here.
bow down for the champ. You
Look at
see
these
this?
hot women right
shut up.
Oh my God!
How we do it. This is how we do it.
Waste of time!
Waste of time.
God! I'm not gonna shake your hand.
Trying to be our friend? We don't need nobody like the belly. Yo, wait a minute. You throwing in there. You throwing in there. Yeah. You cheating when you get there.
Oh, nobody cheating. Nobody cheating nothing. Where's Boogie at now? Oh!
That's how it's done right there. First class. We gotta look at the eye on that guy. It's like freaking looking that way and that way. It's ridiculous. Stevie G! This is how we party. Oh, look at little Cross's boy. Oh. Hey, Cross's boy, you go get our side one day, you'll have women like this. Until then, go play with your Pokemon.
We'll take our time.
What corner did you get him out of?
A corner! A corner you never fought in your life.
Oh, you shut up. I'm not cheer for us. Woogie, Woogie. You bring your shades back, I'll let my snatch you from it and break it.
I love it. I love it. The big party tonight, stupid.
I gotta get my...
Welcome to the Carolina Spooks Arena, and welcome to CWF Mid-Atlantic. Tonight, 2 men in Chiva on October 14th will put their bodies on the line again. Both men fell, crashed, and burned, but in the end, both came out with the biggest wins of their careers. And tonight will enjoy Silvia's first title defense turn into a nightmare as he takes on All Halloween's favorite wrestler, the masked Kamakazi Kid, on the most fitting of nights. It's CWF Massacre.
Alright, Burlington, come on, guys! We got a couple of people with me tonight. All the big kids, too. We'll get candy and so forth tonight. We got several people out here in costumes. It's great. We appreciate it. Yeah. But for right now, let's get to the wrestling action. Let's all rise for the playing of the national anthem. Randolph, that's supposed to be our national anthem. Our national anthem, not... You're a sellout. And you get to sit back down in the second row. You know,
you know what? Still on. I couldn't help but notice you, Cross, out here talking about dressing up. Didn't know who you was going to be this year. Well, I know what you already are. I'm not going to say it because there's kids here. I'm going to make this short and sweet.
I hope it is sweet.
Shut your mouth, old man.
believe me, he's sweet.
There's a lot of people on my list. As you see, I got my new bodyguard here. We're going to start taking people out.
You got to sell out.
Take Lawson, Rob McBride, they're already on the list. You're already on the list. Mr. Ex-Marine guy.
He's right here.
You're on the list too. Yeah. Now, I don't have the time or the patience to explain why you're on the list, but you're on the list. I'll tell you more about that later. But you're marked, you're in the same boat as Tank and Rob. All of you are going to be put out of here.
No Kid! Lee Valiant!
Welcome to a very special night here at the Carolina Sports Arena in Burlington, North Carolina. It's MASK-acre, Randolph.
MASK-acre. It's not an every year thing. It only happens when Halloween falls real near a show date. And right now we've got singles action for MASK-acre. Rolling out of the ring, the guy in the weird horn mask, Nintendo Kid. You may recognize this youngster right here, Lee Valiant.
Lee Valiant is certainly one of the top up-and-coming youngsters here in CWF Mid-Atlantic. Don't judge a book by its cover because he has some of the prettiest aerial maneuvers and quite possibly the best dropkick in the entire history of CWF Mid-Atlantic.
Yeah, he is impressive. Don't let his size fool you. This young man is a competitor, has a tremendous heart, but right now he's going to have to learn you don't go toe-to-toe with a man that probably outweighs him by 50 or 60 pounds.
Of course, the Nintendo Kid is not a regular competitor here in CWF rings. He does show up on occasion, such as special events like MASK-acre and those hustle shows.
Yeah, we did see him on a couple of the hustle shows. Right now he's driving a big knee deep into the midsection of Lee Valiant. Valiant looks like he's out on his feet and he's getting manhandled.
Of course, the Nintendo Kid looks to be having a little bit more aggression in his offense tonight. I'm sure that's partly bitterness because in just a few weeks' time, he's going to be upstaged by the Wii.
Yeah, well, I mean, come on now. You're getting into all these Christmas catalogs, and I know as a stat mark you're into that sort of thing, but is that thing like handheld or is it like a 360? What is it?
I believe you can control the motions with the controller in a way that's never been utilized before, but regardless, the Nintendo Kid currently has Lee Valiant down on the canvas as Charles Richardson admonishing possibly for a hair pull.
Well, you know, Nintendo Kid here showing out, but you know, Nintendo did invent that whole motion thing because, hey, I still play Duck Hunt, don't you?
You know, you can win that really easily if you get right in front of the TV. It's not cheating if you don't get caught. Nintendo Kid taking way too much time, allowing Lee Valiant to recuperate, and now a series of kicks by this youngster finally drops Nintendo Kid. Charles with the count and only a 2.
That's right, Lee Valiant's had enough. He's going to turn the man over and bring him back up to his feet. Another elbow forearms right into the side of the head, off the ropes. Nintendo Kid reverses it. He's got Valiant up and spears him into the canvas.
Very pretty elevated spine buster there. A little bit of delay on the cover and only a 2 count.
Yeah, we're losing the aggression that he was showing earlier. Have you noticed this? He's slowing down some.
Definitely needs to power up, and that may be just what he's doing. Nintendo Kid looking to go to the top rope here in the opening contest at MASK-acre, but seemingly taking an awful long time getting up there. I guess he wants Lee to get to his feet, but too little, too late, as no one's home.
Lee Valiant able to roll under that one, but you gotta keep your eye on Valiant because when he's that close to the ropes, he's got this tendency where he likes climbing these things too, and here he goes.
He's quickly becoming a favorite and a great underdog story in these fans' heart. Here at the CSA, what a kick! Straight to the mush of the Nintendo Kid, has the leg hook, the count, and Lee Valiant is victorious at MASK-acre.
Lee Valiant showing what he's got, what he is made of, and what he's capable of off the top rope. A big win here at CWF MASK-acre.
Oh, buddy! Wow!
Well, one of the most despised individuals in CWF Mid-Atlantic is getting his world rocked here early by the classic one, Chris Collins.
Yeah, simply Steve Greene simply landed on the square of his back there and simply rolls out of the ring to simply get away from classic Chris Collins.
You certainly cannot take a competitor like Chris Collins lightly. he is wise beyond his years. He's still, in many circles, considered a youngster, but he has been plying his trade in this great sport for quite some time now.
Yeah, simply Steve Greene is simply taking his time getting back in the ring. You know, I could do this all night.
Steve Greene alongside the manager of champions now, I guess he's calling himself, because it was just a couple weeks ago that Joey Silvia won the Mid-Atlantic heavyweight title, and Ty Dillinger only wants to add more gold to his stable of this fake dynasty.
Man's got a great reputation. He's a competitor. He's known up and down the East Coast. Joey Silvia, he's got a title around his waist. Simply Steve Greene, a former Mid-Atlantic Tag Champion. I mean, it's wide open for him, but what was Ty before they won that first title?
Well, much like Joey Silvia, he was just a dreamer. But a couple of weeks ago, at the 6th annual CWF Rumble, one of the premier events on the calendar, Joey Silvia won the most prized possession in the entire Mid-Atlantic when he, I guess you could say, won, but let's make no mistake, thanks to the man we're looking at right now, Steve Greene, they robbed McBride of the championship when they had something on that cloth. The smell permeated the entire Carolina sports arena, and obviously it was some form of ether or some other kind of chemical that Steve Greene put over the mouth and nose of Rob McBride and left our former champion unconscious in the ring.
Yeah, it was an ugly sight, and we were at ringside, both of us were, and the smell hit the ring probably a good 30 or 40 seconds before we ever saw anybody with the rag. I mean, it was really awful.
Right now, Steve Greene looks to continue the winning ways of this new original fake dynasty, whatever you want to call it. Make no mistake, the original dynasty of the AWA World Heavyweight Champion, the first Ric Converse, X-Iris, and Brad Attitude are the true dynasty, not this conglomeration of Ty Dillinger, Steve Greene, Joey Silvia, and whoever else they may have in their corner this week.
Steve Greene, I'll tell you what, he's starting to show a little offense right here. Fed up. The offensive classic Chris Collins, and once again, we said earlier, he's one of the favorites here at the Carolina Sports Arena, and you see him addressing his fans at ringside on his way up to the top.
Boy, Steve Greene hasn't really used the top rope much since he forego his old American Steel Ninja persona, and Chris Collins meets him!
Oh my goodness, flat on the back. Steve Greene face down on the canvas. Chris Collins trying to get the crowd behind him, but he's not having that much luck getting up off the canvas himself.
Well, 3C's got a lot of fighting spirit in the body. Make no mistake, classic Chris Collins is capable of pulling an upset at any given opportunity, and right now, him and Simply Steve Greene going toe-to-toe. It looks like Collins may be getting the better of it.
Oh my goodness, Collins brings Greene over. Greene tries to block it with one arm back, but right now, he's under the control of classic Chris Collins.
Well, you can see that Steve Greene wants nothing at all to do with those Germans. Collins is fighting it for everything he's worth. Now Steve Greene with the go-out behind. Roll up off the ropes, has a head guillotine on Collins, and Steve Greene pins 3C.
Chris Collins come out on the wrong end of that one. Simply Steve Greene, one up for him and his team of Ty Dillinger.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner by pinfall, 4 minutes 11 $.
I don't know, every Halloween they do this stupid crap. I'm usually... Come on, baby! Very intriguing match on the way for the Mid-Atlantic television title. The official Charles Richardson is holding a high right now. It's not just any television title match, it's a special trick-or-treat match, Randolph.
That's right, and he calls for the bell, and you're going to notice sometime during this match there are 4 trick-or-treat bags hanging on all 4 corners of this ring that will become involved as the match carries on.
Yes, 3 bags are filled with candy, I guess other assorted Halloween goodies, but the 4th bag actually has a pair of brass knuckles, and whichever man can actually open that bag and retrieve that pair of brass knuckles is free to use it. And my God, that was nearly a career-ending tumble that Brass Monkey almost took over the top rope.
Brass Monkey looking in the bag, had his back turned. Donnie Dollars pounds him across the back down to the floor. Now he's got the bag, but looks like more candy here. He's not happy with what he's finding here.
Well, our fans at ringside are happy with the unveiling of that bag, but Donnie Dollars certainly is not. And this is such a dangerous match for any kind of champion, because really all your game plan that you would have in any ordinary match goes straight out the window, because one of these bags has a pair of brass knuckles in it.
Yeah, but is Stutts eating candy out of that other bag? Is that what he's
doing? He may be more interested in the candy than he is the brass knuckles.
That's right. Donnie Dollars got another bag, checking it out. Monkey's able to catch him in the midsection, drapes him across the top rope, and he goes off to the floor.
Brass Monkey taking this battle to the outside.
Face first into the ring apron. Brass Monkey taking control on the floor. Referee's asking to bring this one back inside the ring, but Monkey's not paying him a lot of attention right now.
Brass Monkey, of course, has been one of our proudest Mid-Atlantic television champions in years, since thankfully dethroning Michael McAllister in one of the great images of 2006 several months ago. And make no mistake, this style of match, Brass Monkey may never have wrestled in before, but he is as adept to changing his game plan and style to fit either his opponent or the actual match as anyone in the entire CWF Mid-Atlantic.
That's right. I mean, you're looking at him in the ring with a man that probably outweighs him by 100 pounds. And he's not backing down. He's going straight to the face. Now, Dollars able to turn this one around, use that weight advantage, drive the big club across the back. Looks like he's going to set him up for a suplex.
Donnie Dollars, big vertical suplex, and let's not forget, Brett Stutts is just removed from quite arguably the biggest win in his managerial career, leading Mitch Connor to a shocking win in the 6th annual CWF Rumble just 2 weeks ago, and apparently reforming the new Fatback Enterprises with a very handsome man, Mitch Connor, and of course, the mainstay, Donnie Dollars.
Yeah, isn't it funny how things are changing around here? Nothing seems to be constant. You know, we thought Stutts' little reign of terror was pretty much over, was at a valley of his career, and he, just like that, he turns it around and wins the Rumble.
Donnie Dollars a clubbing forearm to the back of the skull and the neck of Brass Monkey. And I have to say, I'm by no means a fan of Brad Stutts, but in one night, the new Fatback Enterprises certainly accomplished a whole lot more than the combination of Dollars and that Yamaha motorcycle ever did.
Yeah, well, that's true, but you got to keep your eyes open. Right now, Brass Monkey firing up on Donnie Dollars, trying to make sure Stutts doesn't get another title, something else he can brag about. Straight to the face, Donnie Dollars down on the canvas.
Beautiful flying leg lariat. Monkey going for the cover. Remember, you don't have to unveil the brass knuckles to have this match end. It could end at any given time. And Brass Monkey would much rather win this one on his wrestling acumen, and Dollars set up for the spinal tap.
Look at that, writhing in pain. Down on the canvas, Monkey going to add a little more injury to the insult that he smacked him in the middle of the back with. The educated feet don't seem to care about brass knuckles on the outside right now.
You can see a laceration running across the right arm there of Brass Monkey. Not sure where exactly he incurred that. It could have been that spill over the top rope earlier. And Brass Monkey definitely showing his mean streak, trying to get some retribution on the body of Donnie Dollars.
Yeah, that once again, we're going to say it, it's not the size of the man in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the man. Brass Monkey never known for backing down straight to the face once again of Donnie Dollars. Dollars face down on the canvas. Monkey's going to pick him up and try to inflict a little more damage. Donnie Dollars trying to turn it around. Catches him with a kick, got him up on the shoulder.
See Dollars hit this before, trying to spin Monkey all the way around, crashing to the canvas, and we still have several bags, trick-or-treat bags left to be open as this match has taken a grueling toll on both individuals as Brad Stutts is doing his best to shout instructions to Dollars about which bag he thinks may be the golden ticket.
Well, he probably knows because Stutts could probably smell if there's chocolate candy in one of those bags. From 20, 30 paces, easy.
Fair enough, as Dollars going back to a bag full of candy, and Donnie Dollars is none too happy with the sweet tarts.
Hey, but there was no chocolate in there. Stutts is right about that part.
Dollars needs to concentrate more on actually winning the match than unveiling bags, because he can't let a piece of candy deter him from the mission at hand, and that mission being trying to win the Mid-Atlantic television title, and he just took a sweet tart upside the head.
And that's probably the first and last time we'll ever get to say that on CWF Mid-Atlantic. Donnie Dollars holding his face, and I'm not sure it's from the heel of the boot of Brass Monkey or that sweet tart.
I would much rather be pummeled by a sweet tart than those vicious kicks at Brass Monkey any day of the week.
That's right, Monkey in control. He's going to drop to the floor, snapping back the head of Donnie Dollars. Dollars once again down to the canvas, and Brass Monkey's going trick-or-treating.
And once again, no luck in the purple bag. Brass Monkey, though, not really showing the frustration that Donnie Dollars embodied earlier.
That's right, he's going to pick Dollars back up. Dollars fighting back. And every time Monkey picks him back up, Dollars starts fighting back. Maybe if you just, like, leave him on the canvas, you could beat him.
Well, Dollars is an extraordinarily tough individual to try and take off his feet, has been proven time and time again throughout 2006.
And I believe you just heard referee Charles Richardson asking Brass Monkey if he found Raisinets in that bag he opened.
Dollars, once again, match in hand, towering over our television champion, looking to shoot him across, off the ropes. Monkey stops short, series of kicks, spin wheel kick to that left shoulder, and now Monkey, kick of doom, right across the side of the face and the ear of Donnie Dollars.
Face down on the canvas. This is about the third time I've said this during this match. We don't see this very often. Brass Monkey's taking it to him in defense of the television title and still hasn't used anything from the outside other than a little bit of candy.
Boy, what a month this could be for Brad Stutts if he can have one man win the Rumble and one man win the television title in the span of 14 days. Monkey's going for the backcracker, but Donnie Dollars, too big, too strong, is able to shrug Monkey off his back.
Yeah, he's able to get out of that one, and now here we go back over here in the corner to the Greene bag. And
oh, he's got him now.
Looks like the tide of this battle may have just turned, because those are brass knuckles. And this is the bag they came in.
Donnie Dollars is paying back too much attention. Backcracker by Brass Monkey under a green hooded Donnie Dollars.
Donnie Dollars has no idea what hit him or from where. He's still got that sack across the head. Monkey's looking around trying to figure out where the brass knuckles are, but I believe he can win this one without them.
Donnie Dollars completely oblivious to his whereabouts. Finally makes himself only to go straight into the brass knuckles from backcracker to brass knuckles. The 3 count. Brass Monkey retains the Mid-Atlantic television title.
What a bit of irony. Brass Monkey uses brass to retain the gold. Brass Monkey, our television champion.
And ladies and gentlemen, you went by pinfall 23 seconds and still your AWA Mid-Atlantic television champion, Brass Monkey!
Yeah, I think that's done with. Hey, next time you announce me, it was good, but it wasn't great. You see, I've been through many phases in my time. First, hey, I'm talking. That means you shut up. You see, I'm the. What are you gonna do? You're sitting there and look stupid with your fake dynasty shirt on. That's all that is. Where they at? Where they at? Where's your dynasty? Oh, they took off. They left town. You know why? Because we are the dominant dynasty and they're gone. I ruined Ric Converse's life. But yeah, it all started off with a little boy named Spank. All he wanted to do was dance with all you fat girls because I thought that's what you wanted. I thought I needed you guys. Oh, and then I evolved to the cool guy. Gee up, Joey Silvia! Gee up, Joey Silvia! Wore a stupid pink bandana because I kind of still wanted your support. What did you give me? Got me nothing. What is wrong with your damn eye? Good God! That is freaking me out! Put a patch on that thing! Basically what I'm trying to get at is Randa, whenever you guys announce me from now on, see I became something more than just a regular superstar on the 14th last month. I became an icon, idiot. From now on, you will announce me as the infamous icon, Joey Silvia. Alright? So stand up and show some respect. Now that that's taken care of, I think Ty wants to get this party cracking, don't you, Ty? Where's my champagne at?
Let's go ahead.
This is so much better than Ric Converse's celebration. We got good-looking women. Look at this. Look at this girl. Wow. Ric Converse pulls some second-rate trash like all you girls, and we got quality. Look at that tummy.
Hey, no busted faces on this one.
Oh, wait, I got something better for you.
What do you got, Don?
You know what? You people make me sick. Every last one of you out here. You know what? For the past 2 weeks, everybody's been calling. Can we have Joey Silvia do this? Can Joey Silvia do this? But the bottom line is this. Joey don't care about none of you stinking people here in Burlington. What you talking about? I want you to shut up, big mouth. What you talking about, crooked eye? Oh, I tell you what, you know what? Everybody's complaining. Hey, Boogie, we cheated Boogie Woogie. But you know what? We didn't cheat Boogie. That big fat slob, he was choking on our cheeseburger. So what we had to do is this. Oh, you can chant Boogie all you want, but he ain't gonna do nothing. The bottom line is this. He was choking on a cheeseburger. I was getting the referee trying to tell him we need to dial 911. Being the good person that I am, and you people know it. Oh, shut up. So, Steve saw the man was passing out. He went and got a towel, being a good guy that he is, trying to help the man. He passed out. Joey was on the verge of getting ready to beat Boogie, but he knew the importance of the match. So what he had to do was pin Boogie so he could get out of here and call paramedics. So you see, we never cheated Boogie. The big fat slob choked on a cheeseburger.
It's true. He's got those cheeseburgers. Boogie's got those cheeseburgers.
That's what he liked. Now, Steve, you are destined to be a champion because you are simply Steve Greene.
Wow! Say it with me.
But I got something for you, Steve. Now, if you just look right behind this curtain, I got something for you, buddy. Just go look.
About.
You people wish you was Ty Dillon, don't you?
Hell yeah.
Don't feel left out, champ. I got something for you.
Oh my God!
Now, you can either have what's in this bag, or you can have what's in this box. Now,
I want the box.
I thought you would say that. Go ahead, champ. It's all yours. And enjoy.
Hold this.
You know, you people wish y'all was trying to do. I can buy every last one of y'all stinking rednecks in this place if I wanted to. Oh, but I got more money than your bank account. That's how much money I got. That's why I got more money than you. Oh, you like that, don't you, Chip? You like that, don't you? Oh, you like that? You see, that's how we roll right here in the new dynasty.
I got some tongue.
Oh!
Did it taste good?
Oh, it tasted fantastic.
Did it taste like...
Oh!
It tasted sweet. I loved every second.
Oh! Oh!
Get out of here.
Come on, baby! Let's get out of here. This is garbage. This is BS.
This is my moment.
Where you at from that? I believe that was 11 meet K.
Wait a minute.
We're gonna have to clean up out here, so we're gonna McAllister!
unorthodox tag team matches in the world, and then there's this one which kind of stands alone as Otto Schwanz teaming alongside one of the Los Chivas going against McAllister and Marcellus King, and I guess Otto Schwanz is in the massacre spirit with whatever that thing is on his head.
I'm not sure what spirit's got over him right now, but right now Otto Schwanz drops a quick snap elbow across McAllister and seems pretty happy with himself.
I would say Otto Schwanz certainly does not look to be in his right mind, but Otto Schwanz is never in his right mind.
Otto Schwanz would probably have taken over that entire company, the entertainment group up in the Northeast years ago, had he ever set his mind to it.
Otto Schwanz is certainly the reason I decided to forego professional wrestling for professional wrestling commentator.
That is true. That is true. Very true. That right there is enough to make anyone want to stay on the side of the ring that's got the little metal chairs where, you know, you pay your money and you come in and sit down in the safety of an arena, as opposed to up in that ring like Michael McAllister is right now.
Michael McAllister has certainly been in there with a lot of veterans of the square circle, and that was headlock takeover into DDT. I think McAllister was shaking his hands to see if there was any feeling left in him.
Yeah, now, the GOAT wants in. Los Chivas signaling to his partner he would like to participate.
Of course, for any of our fans of soccer, there is a very notable soccer team out of Mexico called Los Chivas. This is actually one of their mascots that has traveled all the way up to North Carolina to ply his trade in this great sport of professional wrestling, and that is an origin story for you.
Do you think maybe, perhaps, he's a bit confused by what he sees in his tag team partner in the ring right now?
I don't think any... Oh, what are we watching, Randolph? I don't think any of these individuals... Irish whip, elbow under the chin, and that's all I'm calling.
Why do I feel nauseous all of a sudden?
Well, so far it's certainly been a singles match, and for Michael McAllister's sake, if he doesn't make a tag, it's going to be over in about 30 seconds.
And that's probably calling it like it is, but the Schwanz is beating on McAllister quite slow and methodically here, and even Red Jones, the referee, seems to be a bit amused.
Well, Marcellus King has got to get in this contest for Michael McAllister's sake. Marcellus King at least has a shot of matching up size and power with Otto Schwanz. Michael McAllister has trouble matching up size and power with the Fly.
And Los Chivas, I think he has flies.
Otto Schwanz has certainly swatted the one in the ring, and I don't know if Los Chivas wants a tag or not. Otto Schwanz looks to be just having a good time at this year's annual Massacre event.
Yeah, and that's what we say. We don't do this every year, but...
And this is the glaring reason why.
I'll go for the pin now.
I'm not sure what words of wisdom actually came out of the mouth of Otto Schwanz there.
Yeah!
I'm sure it was very spiritual. Otto Schwanz not wanting to end this contest, having way too much fun, and Los Chivas has stuck a lollipop in McAllister's mouth and then swatted it deeper in.
Hey, we have a tag. Los Chivas, now your legal man. Otto Schwanz still in the ring, however, and this looks like bad news for McAllister. Uh-oh. I don't want to see this.
Michael McAllister's chest has taken a horrific beating in this match.
Oh, another tag. Marcellus King finally enters the ring.
We will see if the wrestling portion of this match will continue as Marcellus King finally trying to turn the tide for his team, hammering away on the body of one of the Los Chivas.
Los Chivas into the ropes, Marcellus King down. Then so's Los Chivas, rolls over, rolls under. Now here he comes back, drags the arm of King down.
A series of goat rolls keeps Marcellus King on his feet. What? It's a goat roll. And now he's rearing him from behind.
He's what? Yeah, this is the internet. We couldn't show this on television, could we?
This is why some matches are DVD exclusive. Los Chas with a running start. How appropriately. Almost a scientific maneuver, sliding missile drop kick into the face of Marcellus King, who mercifully rolls to the outside. And the meeting of the minds now between Otto Schwanz and Los Chas.
And strike 2 on there before they finally able to hit the high 5. And Los Chas won't do 10, or are they going to play patty cake here? Does Otto think that was a tag?
I don't know if he even knows he's in a tag match.
Oh, wait a minute. Marcellus King tries to make his way back in. Los Chas has noticed.
He's rearing him from the front this time. Marcellus King trying to hang on to the ring apron. Sidestep. Los Chas finally drives the knee into the abdomen.
I think Marcellus is getting a little angry with this whole idea right now. I mean, all he wants to do is beat up somebody anyway, and that's a good beginning.
A kick to the very lower abdomen, obviously to referee's discretion as to whether it was too low or not. Referee Red Jones obviously saying it wasn't.
Well, referee Red Jones is probably in the same position most everyone else is and wondering how much longer this can continue. Beautiful over the top by Owen Wayne. He's tagging McAllister back in.
Yeah, when Red Jones is the most sane individual in your match, you know you're in for a world of fun.
McAllister drops an elbow across the instep of Los Chas, the hoof, yes.
Going to work on the leg now, but that mild form of offense is stopped short by Otto Schwanz. Jacked up do-rag and all. Michael McAllister trying to stomp away on Los Chas. Our main event tonight, Joey Silvia versus Kamakazi Kid, and what should be a tremendous bout for the Mid-Atlantic heavyweight title as Michael McAllister once again takes a horn in a very tender region.
Oh my goodness, you know, I don't think a man's going to be able to survive an assault like that, but look at this, it's Otto Schwanz, a back elbow right into the jaw. McAllister down again. I mean, Schwanz is playing paddle ball with the jaw of this guy.
McAllister off the ropes, a Polish hammer by Otto Schwanz, and one for Marcellus King as well. Ivan Putski, where have you gone?
I'll tell you what, look at this. One tag team partner into the other. King slung out of the ring by the momentum of McAllister. McAllister up and over, and
it's a beautiful power slam, actually. We've got a 2 count, but Marcellus King.
What is he thinking, saving his partner in this match?
Los Chas deposits Marcellus King to the outside.
Come on, Los Chas, what are you thinking?
And Michael McAllister somehow has the upper hand on Otto Schwanz trying to choke him out. Sliding drop kick sends Marcellus King into the front row ringside.
I'm not sure that both hands of McAllister could get around that huge throat of Otto Schwanz anyway.
Oh, we've got a chicken wing. And McAllister mercifully taps out to win this 5-star contest.
He's still tapping out.
I am too, Randolph. I am too.
And ladies and gentlemen, your winner by submission, 8 minutes, 28 seconds. Los Chas, Numero 2, Otto Schwanz! Quite frankly, I'm in a worse mood than normal tonight because I was absolutely robbed of a golden opportunity. Donnie Dollars is a young kid that has been busting his hump in this company for years now, and in his first championship opportunity, his manager is not even permitted to be at ringside. But quite frankly, I can live with that. I can live with that because I've grown accustomed to having the screws put to me by William Cross and fat Joe Pedicino looking down guy, you know, and the AWA board of directors. But that's going to change. And the reason that is going to change change is because Fatback Enterprises now has in their control the winner of the 2006 CWF Rumble, Handsome Mitch Connor. And what that entitles us to is it entitles us to the championship, the title, the money, the gold, the prestige, anything we want in one match. Anything, any championship that we would like to get our hands on. I don't need any lip from the Alamance County Sperm Bank. And that entitles us to a shot at any title, anything we want, and I guarantee you that unlike the years before, unlike the years when Fatback got screwed over in the Ultimate Survivor, unlike the years when Fatback got tape smashed in his face, when Fatback got put in a cage, this time, Cross, I swear before God, I will have the one-up on you because there are changes coming that you can't even imagine.
Hey, you don't need to take God's
This takes a minute to actually match one call with a 15-minute time limit. At this time, would you please welcome back to the County Sports, Lawson!
The Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Champions are doing a little bit of role reversal here tonight at Massacre. It's the Boogie Woogie Man, Tank Lawson, and Rob McBride, I guess.
Tank McBride, actually.
But by any other name, they are certainly two of the most beloved individuals in CWF Mid-Atlantic. And they are your tag team champions. Tonight they're taking on the combination of the youngster Justin Duke and his tag team partner Jerry Wayne.
Yeah, Jerry Wayne been making a few inroads here in CWF Mid-Atlantic towards the end of the summer here, starting to become a familiar face, trying to step up, and stepping up right now is exactly what it's going to take against these two, regardless whether their personalities have changed or not.
But Tank Lawson is having a ton of fun in there right now.
Had a stroke. He's having a big one.
These two best friends poking a little bit of fun at one another, and I'm sure we'll get a good dose of that. But finally, the opposition has decided to man up to the tag team champions. The fur is flying as Jerry Wayne and Justin Duke hit the mat trying to avoid the clothesline, but could not avoid the body slam on top of his own tag team partner. And now, a little bit of fun by the champs.
That's right, they're going to drop double elbows across both the competitors again. Let's toss one out and work on one. And that looks like exactly what they're going to do. Both the champions still advancing. Looks like Tank's going to step out for his team.
Jerry Wayne has been isolated. Of course, Jerry Wayne was one of the competitors in the 6th annual CWF Rumble just a couple of weeks ago, an event that will be remembered as much for the Rumble itself as the Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight title match, which saw Rob McBride robbed of the championship that he held oh so proudly, courtesy of Joey Silvia, Steve Greene, and Ty Dillinger.
I think Tank's having difficulty determining which competitors are his teammates in this one.
Rob McBride looking to do a test of strength with Jerry Wayne. And if Jerry Wayne has ever watched a Rob McBride match, this may not be his best strategy.
Oh, blistering chop across the chest of Jerry Wayne. Out he goes. He's like he's going out the front door.
It may be a handicap match for Justin Duke.
Maybe going into the pop shop there and see if he can get him a bag of ice.
The tag team champions, of course, in a non-title contest. Rob McBride, yes, he indeed was a dual champion. Only the Well, I would say along with Ric Converse, who was the Mid-Atlantic and AWA World Heavyweight Champion momentarily, and ex-Cyrus from several years ago, Rob McBride was the third dual champion in this promotion's history.
That's right, McBride is backed up into the corner right now, and I believe this is having a lot of effect on him.
Justin Duke is obviously a newcomer to the rings, as he had a very auspicious debut in the Rumble with the number 3 entry a couple weeks ago. Ooh! And has not learned much in 14 days.
That's right, and if he wants to go tell the police who assaulted him, all they'd have to do is get the fingerprints of McBride off of that chest, and they'd book him.
Tank Lawson back in the ring now with the tag team champions. Have this one firmly in hand. Big thunderous clothesline, and Tank Lawson mimicking the movement of one Justin Duke.
I thought he was having another heart attack there for a moment. I mean, you know, isn't it unusual not to have one or two big ones together?
Much like earthquakes.
Oh my goodness, Tank's gonna slam the man. Come back into his corner, make eye contact with his partner, but you know, he's still enjoying himself.
Tank Lawson giggities the posterior on one Justin Duke. Massacre is a fun show, Randolph.
It's fun for Tank and Rob, I'm certain.
Did I mention Joey Silvia versus Kamakazi Kid in the main event, ladies? Justin Duke finally going to work on the arm of Tank Lawson, and really this combination has got to employ some kind of double team efforts to have any shot whatsoever in this contest.
Well, you know, at least they've got Tank over in their corner, which is heading in the right direction. Now here we go. Out and straight back to the floor. One collision with Tank.
I'm not sure what Jerry Wayne was thinking, trying to actually shoulder block Tank Lawson, because as Tank Lawson has proven time and time again, and so he's more than happy to tell you, he probably really is the strongest man in the entire Mid-Atlantic.
That's right. You see Tank having a little fun here, trying to look like he's woozy, but we know better than that, and now his opponent's probably learned that.
Sidesteps Jerry Wayne, who very thankfully did not go into a lighted pumpkin at ringside.
Looks like the champion's going to have a little meeting up here in the ring, since their opponents are a little tied up. And they're just going to turn their backs on them, and there's still nobody in the ring here.
Jerry Wayne getting very frustrated, but really, how much success can you really have against the tag team champions when you're a first-time combination coming into CWF rings?
Well, yeah, they obviously don't have any continuity whatsoever, and the champions, knowing that, are just walking them through this and just beating on them and clubbing on them and taking advantage of every opening of these youngsters.
Now, Tank Lawson is by no means a scientific wizard, and he'll be more than happy to back me up on that, but right now he is going to work on the left arm of Justin Duke.
Yeah, he's having a running conversation with the referee about what he's doing to his opponent. Duke, in a world of hurt, the referee's asking if he wants to quit the match, but Tank just sort of breaks it on his own and goes and makes a tag.
Of course, Tank Lawson and Rob McBride have reigned as tag team champions since ending the 6-month title reign of Mitch Connor and the Mad Trucker Gary Stevens several months ago. And quite honestly, that was the match that pretty much sealed the fate of both Stevens and temporarily Mitch Connor. Gary Stevens hasn't been seen in the CWF Mid-Atlantic ring since, and Mitch Connor hit a downward spiral that almost looked like he was headed to the depths of the entire promotion until just 2 weeks ago he had the resurrection at the Rumble.
That's right, you know, you almost saw it. These two over here in this corner finally trying to take advantage of the situation.
Well, this combination certainly has Rob McBride positioned accurately. For the time being, at least, they have cut the ring in half and have Rob McBride on their side of the ring.
Yeah, we're starting to see a little frustration on the face of Tank Lawson, and these two over here in this corner need to take advantage of the situation. Now, referee's in calling for a break, but
this combination almost seems at almost a loss is what to do when they are on offense. What can we do to somehow incapacitate the Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Champions?
McBride powers him off.
Rob McBride having nothing at all to do with the lateral press of one Justin Duke.
Duke tossed off for the third time, tags in his partner, Jerry Wayne, the legal man.
Jerry Wayne now trying to hammer into that tough skull of Rob McBride, staggering one half of the tag team champions. Irish whip is reversed by Rob McBride, and what a collision! Rob McBride lands on top and almost pinned Jerry Wayne out of nowhere there. Jerry Wayne sucking for some air as the 275 plus pounds of Rob McBride came crashing down on top of him, but Rob McBride's already had a lot taken out thanks to some of those double team maneuvers, illegal as they may have been at the time. Jerry Wayne still somewhat in control.
What happens if Jerry Wayne and Justin Duke beat the champions? I mean, does this rocket their careers?
Well, first off, it's the upset of the year. Second off, you gotta think they'd get an automatic shot at the Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Champions.
Right now, I think maybe Tank Lawson may be thinking that. Now, their plate's pretty much full enough as it is with the challenges that are coming in. But right now, McBride is still on his back in the middle of the ring, but I think the peoples are starting to get to him.
Well, this is a big match not only for Rob, but Tank as well, after everything that combination went through 2 weeks ago at the Rumble. But finally, Tank Lawson has the tag and is taking care of both Justin Duke and Jerry Wayne.
Jerry Wayne slammed to the canvas. Tank Lawson cleaning house. Referee Charles Richardson trying to get it down to one-on-one.
Tilt-a-whirl side slam on Jerry Wayne. And Tank has Justin Duke up on the shoulders. Fall-away Death Valley driver, and Rob McBride is on the second turnbuckle. Big Elvis smash.
He's going for the cover. Referee down. 1, 2, 3. Count your winners. The AWA Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Champions, Rob the Bull McBride. Did I say the Bull? The Boogie Woogie Man McBride. Tank Lawson.
A little bit of retribution from the Rumble for both Rob and Tank.
And ladies and gentlemen, winners by pinfall, 10 minutes, 6 seconds. Your AWA Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Champions, Tank Lawson, Rob the Boogie Woogie Man McBride.
Go take
Hey, you people think that was funny, don't you? What happened earlier tonight, don't you? Oh, you got a big laugh out of that, didn't you? You scarecrow looking like back to you. I'll promise you this. Boogie, Commissioner Cross, and all you stupid people in this building, you won't get away with this. Nobody embarrassed Ty Dillinger. What should have been the greatest night of Joey Silvia and Simply Steve Greene? You ruined it. Oh, you scared me just by opening your mouth, idiot. Oh, back to you. There's only one in here, and it's you. Oh, yeah, that's the crack one? Oh, I'm sorry. She's on crack. I'm sorry.
How fitting is it, Randolph, on the night of Ghouls and Spirits, that our premier masked wrestler, the Kamakazi Kid, gets his shot at the most prized title in the entire Mid-Atlantic. It's Kamakazi Kid versus the new champion, Joey Silvia, for the Mid-Atlantic heavyweight crown.
It would be so fitting for Kamakazi to be able to win a match of this magnitude for his career right now. would skyrocket him up to being the #1 contender in the world for the AWA World Heavyweight title, which presently Joey Silvia is.
Indeed he is. Ric Converse, the current AWA World Heavyweight Champion. We've seen these two square off before, but never before has the Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight title been on the line. So I think we could have a very special treat in store for us on this Halloween Eve in the wrestling sense.
Now, on a quick note of history, don't take this title defense lightly, and don't think that maybe Silvia has not been competing for several years. The point being is, this is the first time he's ever held a title, okay?
Exactly right. Joey Silvia's first defense, not just of the Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight title, but it's the first defense of anything. Because as we have harped on for months, Joey Silvia had become the biggest choke artist, the biggest failure in the entire history of CWF Mid-Atlantic. And it took Steve Greene, Ty Dillinger, and some chemical to rob the title from McBride 2 weeks ago and put it around that man's waist.
You know, there's probably a whole pond full of frogs that was really happy that that formaldehyde didn't make it to some high school somewhere. But I tell you what, the results are undeniable. I mean, Silvia is legitimately the champion.
I would have lost a ton of money, Randolph, because if someone had bet me Joey Silvia would one day be a Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion, I would have laughed at him before actually handing him a couple $100, because it was simply impossible. It was not in the cards. But on October 14th at the Carolina Sports Arena in Burlington, it came true.
Yeah, that was kind of a horror story, actually. I mean, it was most unexpected. We were ready for the double teams. The referee had cleared the ring area a couple of times. And what happens, it still becomes a numbers game and a title changes hands.
And let's not forget what also happened on October 14th, and one of the most unforgettable nights in this promotion's history was Kamakazi Kid wrestled Gemini Kid in a Kazi's Rules match that, quite honestly, I'm shocked to see Kazi even walking here today after what he put his body through. And look at these two putting on some tremendous chain wrestling.
That's right. Now, we like saying that, chain wrestling. You don't see that on a lot of entertainment programs. That's what the Mid-Atlantic's all about. This is wrestling. This is competition. This is physicality, and you're seeing it. These two gentlemen do not like each other. Is it apparent?
If God willing, you will see more pure wrestling in this contest than you will see in a month of entertainment programming on the USA Network.
That is true. Now, the fans here really behind Kamakazi Kid. You see they're made up for Halloween and they are cheering on the Kamakazi Kid. And I don't think they like Ty very much, do they?
Well, there's a lot of commotion in that one corner over there because I think it was off camera, but that one poor little girl was in tears a few minutes ago because she had a homemade Kazi sign that Joey Silvia, Steve Greene, and Ty Dillinger ripped up right in front of her face. I mean, how heartless is that to do to a poor child? I mean, the kid's 8 or 9 years old.
Yeah, this is a Halloween show, and we're going to be upfront about it. We do a lot of programming aimed at being family friendly. We like seeing the kids here in the Carolina Sports Arena, and you know, that should be addressed somewhere down the line.
You know, you can boo people, you can cheer people, but when someone does something like that to a child, that tells you all you need to know about what kind of human being they really are.
Or lack of, because I've questioned humanity in this whole side over here now that it's become a numbers game. But right now, it's one-on-one in the ring. Look at these knees to the midsection, to the top of the head of Silvia. And these two are still going at it on the canvas.
Boy, no quarter asked for, no quarter given. Kazi fighting for the crossface. Joey Silvia trying to get his knees underneath him to alleviate the pressure. And now Silvia pounding away on the skull of the mask, making the count. I tell you, Randolph, I mentioned it before, I'm so shocked that Kazi's even competing because 2 weeks ago, his body was impaled not just once on thumbtacks, but twice. Once powerbomb, and once Gemini Kid had the arms pried back in a surfboard and smashed the chest of Kazi down on top of thumbtacks. It was a horrifying scene that none of us will ever forget. But right now, Kazi taking it to Joey Silvia as well as Steve Greene on the outside. Here at the CSA, bouncing Silvia's head off the back wall.
That's right, he's bouncing all of Silvia off the back wall right now. He's not backing down one little bit. Staying on the attack, smart wrestling, but I mean, getting ready to drag him off, and what's this?
Oh, Lord!
Garbage can.
Sylvia took a dive all the way to the floor of the CSA, crashed into a trash can along the way!
Oh my goodness, these two still going at it over here. Looks like the trash is being taken out by Kamakazi Kid. Dumps the trash out, and lo and behold, Joy Silvia right there in the middle of it.
Yeah, that's exactly where Sylvia needs to be, too. Now, Kazi, got crushed between Sylvia and those candy corner machines.
That's right, look at this. Silvia slings Kamakazi face first back into the ring. We're going to go over here and have a little meeting with his compadres before he rolls in, try to take care of business here. Now, look at this. Close fist right to the side of the face again, and here we go. It's on again.
Well, no, it's not. We got a triangle choke. Kazi has caught the arm. We've got a triangle choke. I'm doing Sylvia trying to look at the power, fighting his way out on the top. Hurricane run on Sylvia.
Sylvia doing what he can to hold on to that title. Kazi coming at him in the most unexpected ways. Shot to the midsection with a big boot, and Sylvia struggling for breath.
I will never, ever, ever take anything away from the incredible athleticism that possesses the body of Joey Silvia. It's just the heart of the man that I cannot stand as Kazi drives the knees into the upper chest.
Sylvia just barely hanging in the corner. Kazi brings him out face first, standing over him. Now come on, Kazi, this is for the big goal.
Kamakazi Kid 2 weeks ago flew like he had never flown before, crashing through Gemini Kid, destroying that man and winning the Weaver Cup. Unfortunately, Gemini Kid left with the Weaver Cup. Possession may be 9/10 the law, but all these fans know who their true champion is, and hopefully by the end of this contest, Kazi will be the Mid-Atlantic heavyweight champion.
Kamakazi Kid in control of the match. He's going to pick Silvia back up. Silvia reverses, slings him into the ropes. Kazi under one close.
Oh!
These men collide in midair, and the referee's counting.
Sylvia landed on top! I don't know if you want to call it some version of catching that high cross body into a blockbuster slam, but regardless, it was a collision.
And I tell you what, Joy Silvia back up on his feet, waiting on Kazi. Kazi rushes in. Silvia catches him.
He was going for the tiger suplex or dragon suplex there. Kazi, full Nelson, suplex, fighting it. Sylvia uses the ropes, trying to free himself, because this could be very detrimental to the title reign of Joey Silvia. Fall away, release, German on Kazi.
Kazi just a limp bag of bones in the middle of the ring right now. Silvia crawling his way over. Looks like this could be all. Referee Red Jones down 1-2. Kazi kicks out.
Despite 2 weeks ago enduring the punishment and pain the Gemini Kid put him through, and now this contest, Kamakazi Kid, how much heart is in that man's body? He just keeps fighting and fighting. There is no die inside Kazi, and now Sylvia has him cranked on, almost an anaconda-like vice, sitting on the side and reaching back on the neck.
And the referee is not counting because both shoulders are not down on the canvas. You know, this one could possibly be over, but now here we go, shoulders are down, only a 2 count, and Sylvia, in whatever it is he's trying to do over here, is lifting the shoulders. I don't know if he's meaning to do this or not.
Oh, what a shot to the jaw. Could have easily broken or dislocated it. The Kazi just caught Sylvia with the forearm.
Yeah, shades of Mo Howard on that one. Now Sylvia and Kazi back toe-to-toe here into the ropes. Kazi being choked out on the top rope. Referee calls for the break.
Sylvia, Irish whip. Oh, Kazi turns him inside out on the clothesline.
And Sylvia taking a moment to make a little eye contact with his best friends down here at ringside. I think he thinks this one's pretty much done for.
Joey Silvia is such an incredible athlete. I mean, he's got all the tools, the endurance, but if there's one man in this entire promotion that can match him on every single level, from wrestling to technical ability to endurance, it's got to be Kazi.
Well, you've also got to rank both of them rather high on the survival scale as well, because we've seen both of them through the years take moves that would have ended most any lesser wrestler's careers.
Enjoy them while you can, because they'll be in wheelchairs in 10 years. Joey Silvia kicking out at 2.
That's right, Kazi going for the cover. I'm not sure that he's up to full speed yet. Neither man really under full control at this moment. Kazi back to his feet first, drags the champion up, and he's going to try to pick him up again.
He's got him up. Plant Silvia, and obviously Kazi is measuring Joey for something right here, and right now dedicating it to that little girl at ringside, standing moonsault with the cover. Red Jones the count, only a 2.
And look at this, Ty Dillinger is about halfway out of his jacket here. He's beside himself at ringside. If his meal ticket loses his title, what then for Ty Dillinger?
After what they pulled 2 weeks ago, there's no telling what the new dynasty would step to next. And I'll tell you right off, I almost hate that this match only has a 30-minute time limit, because I think I could watch these two wrestle all night long. No one home in the corner for Kazi. Silvia now with Kazi around the neck.
Silvia backs into the ropes. Big flat of the foot kick to the back of the neck. Kazi's going to be seeing stars from that one. Silvia, like a bulldog, he's got hold of him again.
Whiplash neck breaker on the mat. Silvia has this one back in control.
Silvia proud of himself on this one, goes for the cover. 1, 2. Kazi able to kick out. Silvia not grabbing that far leg again. I mean, right now this is a little more about attitude than anything. He's just trying to knot up Kazi just to irritate him.
Well, he's got a one-arm praying mantis there, has the hand with one arm and the mask with the other, prying back with the knee into the lower back. The utter disgust across the face of Joey Silvia for pretty much everyone in this building except for his 2 goons at ringside.
And you got to wonder deep down how far that goes. But right now, Kazi's able to try to turn this one around. Silvia down. Able to get out on only a 2 count there, according to referee Red Jones.
Kazi didn't have quite enough to hold him down, but ducks that clothesline. Kazi fighting for the crucifix. Can't quite get it, though. Yes, he does! Here's the count by Red Jones! Joey's out at 2 again.
Beautiful move on behalf of Kamakazi Kid. What a way out by the Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion. I still have a hard time saying that.
2 words that you would think would never go together, Silvia and champion, but that's exactly what he is. But Kazi is trying to make it one of the shortest title reigns in the entire history of CWF Mid-Atlantic.
Yeah, but so much of what Kazi can do is limited by these goons on the outside of the ring. I mean, you see Steve Greene on the outside simply slipping his lip off to the fans at ringside, and you know as soon as Kazi takes his eye off on him, he's going to try to do something to interfere.
Oh, Silvia from behind as Kazi was climbing to the top rope. And what is this con job?
I think we've seen this knee thing before somewhere in the past. This is so familiar.
Steve Greene and Ty Dillinger putting the boots and everything else is not now down to Kazi at ringside as Red Jones is being lured in like a fish on a hook to the knee of Joey Silvia.
Oh, look at this. And now Greene is instructed to roll Kazi back in. I guess Dillinger wants a pinfall out of this one or something. I mean, what else could they be thinking?
Yeah, I bet we're about to see some amazing recuperative powers courtesy of Joey Silvia's knee, who's over to make the cover, the count. But Kazi still fighting and keeping the dream alive for himself and the entire CSA.
That's right, man. Silvia taking this opportunity to argue with the referee about the count instead of covering his opponent, who is on his back on the canvas.
Yeah, your goons couldn't get it done for you yet today, Joey. You're going to have to fight a little harder. That's exactly what he's doing, too, across the skull of Kazi.
Tell you what, though, Silvia looks disgusted, like he'd rather be somewhere else. Ty Dillinger trying to dry him off a little bit.
Silvia still in control of this one, though. Could be going for the out of gas, but no. Kazi lands on his feet, hammering his way out of it. Look at this. Runs into it. A move right out of Steve Greene's playbook. It's the fatality, and Joey Silvia just nailed it on the Kamakazi Kid.
Kamakazi Kid flat of his back in the middle of the ring. Silvia taking his time, catching his breath and his composure, and considering perhaps going up on the top.
Silvia can fly almost as well as Kazi can do from that top rope. It's just a matter if he can hit it or does he hurt himself in the process of attempting it. Kazi's there to meet him.
Kazi back to his feet a lot quicker than Silvia anticipated, driving him with a headbutt. And this could get ugly because both of these men are going up the ropes now.
God only knows what in the world these two are going to do from up here, because it could be certainly match ending, if not career ending. Both men fly, both men crash, both men
of that. Both men are down. This match may be over. Neither man may be able to recover from this.
Red Jones might as well start the 10 count because this one could very well be on its way to a draw.
I'll tell you what, the fans are beside themselves here at the Carolina Sports Arena. Kamakazi Kid having involuntary muscle spasms. Silvia looks like he's trying to grab the canvas here.
Incredible determination by both athletes, two of the premier athletes in this promotion, and having an incredible contest here tonight at MASK-acre.
Both men finally stagger back to their feet, and look at this. They've run into each other in the middle of the ring, and it's time for a few fists.
How much do they have left? Apparently plenty, and both men slugging it out.
So both men on rubber knees right now.
Oh, Kazi blocks the T-bone into the corner, and now with Silvia up on the shoulders, fireman's carry into the top turnbuckle, crushing the neck of Silvia.
Silvia could be just about out on this.
Oh!
If he's not before, he is now. And looks like he is just all over this corner over here. Looks like a car wreck on the interstate.
Kazi turned the tables on Silvia and gave back to Silvia what Silvia had in store for him. Ty Dillinger praying that Silvia is not dead yet. Kazi with the cover. Here's another count and yet another 2 count.
Only a 2 count by Red Jones once again. Kamakazi Kid got to be wondering what it's going to take to wrestle this belt off of the Mid-Atlantic champion. Silvia putting up a heck of a battle.
The Mid-Atlantic heavyweight title continues to hang in the balance. Kazi now with both arms going for possibly Tiger suplex there. Could not get it. Silvia caught him. Micheal driver with the leg up too. Kazi's still alive.
How do you kick out of being dropped on your head full body weight like Kamakazi Kid just did?
There are many variations of the Micheal driver, but make no mistake, Joey Silvia buried the head of Kazi as much as it could be with that one maneuver, but somehow he still could not put possibly the greatest masked wrestler in this promotion's history away. Fujiwara! Kazi slips out, Fujiwara into the crossface, and we can have a tap out for the title.
Now wait a minute, Red Jones over here with simply Steve Greene again, once again, and look at this. Silvia is tapping.
Silvia has tapped out. He has surrendered the title, but referee Red Jones is completely unaware of it.
That's right, Kamakazi Kid's got every right in the world to be angry, but look at this, Silvia back up.
Dragon suplex. No, don't let it like this. 2 for no. Kazi still alive. Silvia cannot put him away.
Kazi face down, he is not moving.
What more can Joey Silvia do to this human being? Gemini Kid couldn't do it 2 weeks ago. He had Kazi with everything. What can Joey Silvia do tonight to put Kazi away?
Joey Silvia, he's getting fired up here. He knows it's time to do something, and he's got to do it now. But Kazi slides in from behind.
Joey was going for the out of gas again. Could it be Picasso driver on Silvia? We're going to have a new champion. God bless it, Red Jones. Please count it. Ty Dillinger, get him thrown out of here.
Ty Dillinger once again, that is the second save of the Mid-Atlantic title so far in this match. That one will chalk that one up to Ty Dillinger. Red Jones, dude, pay attention to what's going on inside the ring.
In these fans' eyes, in my eyes, Kazi's already won the title twice, and Ty Dillinger will not leave Red Jones alone. Joey Silvia still down, out, pinned by the Picasso driver. Kazi once again, but Gemini Kid from out of the shadows. Kazi crashes down on that arm.
I ain't through with you yet.
Gemini Kid following Kazi's rules 2 weeks ago, trying to interfere in this classic match for the Mid-Atlantic heavyweight crown.
You know good and well Gemini Kid didn't come out here to try to save Joey Silvia. He come out here to try to mess up the day of one Kamakazi Kid.
Joey Silvia finally back on his feet, following the Picasso driver. Kazi walks right into it. Silvia with Kazi out of gas. He nailed it. Silvia, leg hook, has it deep. Red Jones with the count.
And Gemini Kid just helped Joey Silvia retain the Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight title in his first defense.
Yeah, Joey Silvia, and that is your #1 contender to the AWA's World Heavyweight title. Now look at it. What a man. Gemini Kid coming in, taking a few cheap shots at Kamakazi Kid, who's probably out cold at this point.
Yeah, Gemini, you remember when you could wrestle? You didn't have to come out of the shadows. You didn't have to sneak attack people to be able to get a victory. Gemini Kid, absolutely deplorable, ruining one of the finest Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight title matches in years.
I tell you what, this is one heck of a way to end Massacre.
Kamakazi Kid, your dreams of the heavyweight championship just went down the toilet. That should have been my shot anyway. I'm the Weaver Cup champion. I've dropped you in thumbtacks. I've dropped you on your head, but you keep coming back. Well, there's one thing. There's one way that I can get rid of the Kamakazi Kid. And that's by taking that mask. Because then you won't be the Kamakazi Kid anymore. You've got the guts. You put that mask on the line.
He ain't got the guts. He ain't got the guts, Gemini. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Kamakazi!
Hey, so, who's the champ? Happy Halloween, champ. Trick or treat, bitch.
Right there.
You scarecrow, swamp goat. Swamp goat.
Oh, you can suck him.
You are a swamp goat.
You just want to suck him.
And it's the CWF Mid-Atlantic, bringing the eyes of the world back to the Mid-Atlantic.